Hi, it's Kylee. You know, you might be feeling really small today, or you might be feeling really big. Either way, when we're together and we express ourselves through art, it's powerful. So what do you say? Will you join me? You will? Awesome. You know, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. Come on.
Hi friend, it's me, Kylee. Welcome to the purple chair. Do you notice anything different? Yeah, are you wondering what's going on? Well, let me tell you, today is a very, very special day. It is Dax's 4th birthday. He is 4 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe it. I love him so much, and I love celebrating him every day, but especially on his birthday. So today, I'm throwing him a solar system birthday party. And I was wondering, would you mind helping me test out some of the crafts and maybe the cupcake design for the party later? You will? You are such a good friend. Okay, to the studio!
Welcome to the studio. I am so excited to test out and make some of these birthday crafts with you before the big party. If we decide that these crafts work well, then we'll make enough for everybody to make them at the party as a fun activity. I'm so excited. The first activity came about when I was wandering the aisles of a craft store, one of my very favorite activities. I was just looking around, looking at different things, trying to get ideas, and I found these really cool plastic bracelets. They unclip just like that, and then you can put beads on them, and then when you're done, you just clip them again. That was so easy that I thought we must make some solar system bracelets at this party. Don't you think? I think they're gonna be awesome. Here's the thing though, I kept wandering the craft aisles looking for solar system beads and I couldn't find any. So I bought these and came home because I knew that I had some of these colorful wooden beads. Let's check them out. Ah! These don't look much like solar systems yet, but what if you and I painted them? We could do a test set together, and then if it looks cool, we can make enough for everybody to make a bracelet. Let's find a bead that matches each planet then. Let's see. Mercury. We'll need to find a small bead. How about the small purple one? Yeah? Okay. Venus. Small yellow, obviously. Earth, we'll use the small blue and we'll paint some green land on it. Mars, small red. All right. Jupiter's the biggest planet, so we'll have to use the biggest bead. Looks like this big pink one. And Saturn, let's use these like ones that already have like little rings around them. That's cool. And then Uranus and Neptune, we'll just use the middle-sized beads. Let's get painting. Mercury. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of texture to Mercury by using a dry brush. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna take just a little bit of white paint and a little bit of gray and a little bit of black. Then I'm gonna put in a dry brush like this, just getting a very little amount on the bristles. Then I can just go in and like stamp it. Because the brush is dry, it's not making all the paint flow and blend together. It's kind of giving it a little texture. For Venus, we don't really need to do that much because Venus is a bright yellow planet and we have a bright yellow bead. I'm just gonna mix up a light white and just put a little bit here and there, and ta-da, Venus. Earth, we get to paint some continents. And I might add a little bit of white too, just here and there, as like little clouds floating around. Oh yeah, that's cute. Mars, I'm gonna do that same dry brush kind of thing, but I'm just gonna mix up a little bit of a shade of red, which just means we're gonna add a little bit of black. So instead of making that hue lighter in value, make it a little darker. Just squash it right down in the paint, and then zoop, zoop, zoop. Next up, Jupiter. And why not just a little more white? Why not? Why not? Saturn. What color should we make the ring? How about white? I think that would really pop off of here. For Uranus, I'm just gonna add some blended in stripes, just so it's a little bit more interesting, but it doesn't need much, does it? And for Neptune, I'm just gonna do kind of the same thing, but just with this darker purpley color I made over here. They're dry. I put a little bit of gloss on them just for a little shine. And now it's time to bead. Just open this up, click. Okay. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and our last bead, our last planet, Neptune. Whoa, look at that. Do you like it? Do you think Dax's friends will like it? Do you think Dax will like it? I do too. Whoa. We have a lot of beads to paint. Let's go. I designed 2 things on my computer that we're gonna do at Dax's birthday party and you can do at home. If you go to KylieMakesIt.com, you can find 2 free printables. One is for straw rockets and the other is for a solar system model. Which one do you want to make first? Straw rocket? Oh yeah. The first step is to color our rocket ship. I'm gonna start with blue. What's your favorite color? You can design your rocket however you want. Red. You might even want to use some glitter or stickers. Maybe you would want to color it with something else. You don't need to use markers. You could use, crayons, colored pencils. Yellow. I love yellow. Oh, that one doesn't work. Get out of here. yellow cap on a gray marker. Does this ever happen to you, where you get the wrong cap on the wrong color? We'll have to put our yellow in somewhere else, because I guess this is gray now. Oh well, I like the color gray too. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Since I don't have any real yellows up here that work, I'm gonna use this kind of yellowish orange. And last but not least, some purple. I might make a little extra design here. Maybe I'll do some purple circles. Okay, I colored my rocket in. Now I need to cut it out. For Dax's party, I think I'm gonna cut them all out for everybody, because sometimes cutting can be kind of hard, can't it? Takes lots of practice. Ta-da! Time for phase 2. For this part of our straw rocket, you're gonna need 2 straws. One needs to be bigger than the other so that they can fit inside like this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one, the bigger one, about that big. It doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to fit behind the rocket. Then I'm gonna need some tape, because we need to seal off one end of the straw so that air gets trapped so that our rocket can fly. So I'm gonna use some duct tape, push my straw down on one end and tape it shut. Then just kind of seal it with your fingers like that. And then you can trim off this extra if you want. We're gonna use a little bit more tape to secure this straw that we just cut onto our rocket ship. I wish you all could come to Dax's party. Wouldn't that be fun? We could hang out, we could make some crafts, eat some cupcakes. Did I mention that we're gonna make cupcakes today? Because we're gonna make cupcakes today. Okay, hold on, we're not there yet. First, it's time for blast off. Put your longer straw in. You can trim it if you want to, don't have to. And then count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Instant replay.
Blast off. I think that craft's gonna be awesome for the party. I'm gonna start cutting some out for Dax's friends. For our next printable, which remember, you can do at home with me too, you just need to print it out. I have a solar system model. I printed this on cardstock, but you wouldn't need to. If you just have regular paper, totally fine. If you don't have a printer, you could draw this too. All you need to do is put the planets on the ends of some strips of paper. And I made it so the planets that are closer to the sun are smaller strips, and as they get further from the sun, they get taller. You'll see why in a minute. First thing we need to do, cut them all out. Now that everything's cut out, I'm gonna use a hole punch to punch a hole right on that little dot and right in the middle of the sun. Line it up, and the next thing I'm gonna do is color these. You can color them or not, or you can color them first or color them last. Whatever you wanna do, you do you. I'm gonna color mine right now. Now that they're colored, you can color the paper part if you want to, you don't have to. We're going to use something called a brad. You might know someone named Brad, but this is a craft supply. What's cool about a brad is, whoa, come back here, Brad. What's cool about a brad is it kind of looks like a pin. There's a head of the pin and then the pin part. It's not super sharp, but something magical can happen with a brad. Actually, this pin part is 2 pieces. Do you see how you can kind of open them up? Looks like a little V. That is what's going to help us put our solar system model together. So we'll keep it as 1 piece right now, and then put these on in order. So Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Once they're all on, you're gonna separate that part and bend it down like that. That's gonna keep them all together, but it's a little bit looser than a staple. So look, they can rotate around the sun. Isn't this super cool? On to the next. What's a birthday party without cupcakes? I don't even know. I can't even fathom it. So I was wondering if you would help me in the studio today practice how I'm going to make solar system cupcakes for Dax's party. You want to? You're such a good friend. Okay, so I have some test cupcakes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 planets, 1 sun. Also, I already mixed up some icing. So this is just white icing that I bought at the store. And then I put food coloring in it and put it in these little bags that'll help us ice these cupcakes. Let's start with the sun. So I'm gonna get out my yellow bag of icing and I'm gonna move it a little bit away from this corner, like that. See, I moved the icing down. Now, I'm going to use a scissor to cut the corner just a little bit. That will create an opening in my bag so I can just squeeze the frosting right out. Check it out. Okay, cool. I'm using a food skewer just to swirl this up a little bit. Cool! This is a pretty cool sun. Like I said, this is a practice, so it doesn't need to be perfect. One thing I would change about this sun maybe is to use orange instead of red. What do you think? We still have a little time to think about it. Let's make Mercury. I'm gonna start with some gray. And because Mercury has a lot of craters, I'll use a little bit of this black. I'm gonna use a spoon to flatten these out a little bit so they look more cratery than mountainy, you know what I mean? Cute. Next up, Venus. For Venus, I'm gonna try stripes. Yellow and white. Maybe a little swirly. Cool. I think Venus is my favorite so far. You look delicious and beautiful. One of my favorites. Should we do the land first? Then we'll go around it with water. Cool. Mars, red. I'll put some little craters in here too, just like we did for Mercury. Who's up next? Jupiter. I think when I make the real cupcakes for the party, I definitely need some orange because I would use orange on Jupiter too. Red spot. Cool. Love it. Saturn. Maybe green rings? Why not? Cool. Saturn. Uranus. Light blue. small ring. Last but not least, Neptune. That was easy. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Sun. I think that I have lots of good tips for when I make the rest of the cupcakes for the party. Thank you for helping me figure that out. I love learning new things with you. And I love when we make art that we can also taste test, don't you? Venus, delicious. It's party time. The crafts are ready. The cupcakes are iced. It's time to go to Dax's party. I was wondering, do you want to come along? You do? Let's go.
We love you, Dax Larson.
That was so much fun. Thank you for all your help. And if you want to watch more videos with me, you can. Just search for Kylee Makes It. Kylee. That's me. See you soon.
Kylee Makes It.